Yo, what's good? It's Adam, but most of you guys will know me as Mr. Koshi in the NFT space. So yeah, finally decided to upload on YouTube. If you guys wanted this, shout out to the 12 subscribers that are already here. This is a new series that I'll be doing. It's going to be called NFT Trading 101, and this is chapter 1, basics, just getting started in NFTs. Let's start. So just quickly, for those of you that don't know me yet, I do a lot of alpha at a couple of different servers, analyzing projects, making calls, helping people with their questions. I'd like to say I'm pretty good at it.
Hey, yo!
Yeah, so over the past month and a half, especially at Project SOS, we've been making a lot of good calls between myself and the founder, Captain Dave. Shout out to Dave, really nice guy. Yeah, so I started to make a bit of a name for myself, let's say, and I even managed to get the Bento Boy cosign.
Alright guys, now the next NFT set that I did want to cover is going to be Meta and Magic, and my boy from the Squishy Squad, Mr. Koshi, actually put me on this. So shout out to Mr. Koshi, you guys can follow him on Twitter.
So yeah, shout out to Bento Boy and Dave and everyone else who has anything nice to say about me. If you're still not convinced, you can come follow me on Twitter or join my Discord. On the Twitter, I'll actually be running a giveaway for, let's say, about 0.1 ETH. So make sure you subscribe, retweet that, and like it. On the Discord, I think I will be closing that pretty soon, so you will have to be pretty quick. Yeah, so let's get right into the rest of the video. Before you get started, you will need these 4 things. So that's just going to be your Twitter account, Discord account, a MetaMask, and an OpenSea, okay? So we'll start with Twitter. Twitter is where you get all your information. This is where you find all your new projects, and yeah, you just get a lot of information from Twitter, so you definitely need to make a Twitter account. If you already have a personal Twitter account, I suggest making a brand new one just for NFTs, because you want the algorithm just to show you like NFTs all the time. If you follow like a lot of basketball accounts and then you start following a bunch of NFT Twitter accounts, your feed's just going to be mixed. You just want it to be all NFTs, so make sure you make a new Twitter account. When you do make a new Twitter account, you can come and follow a bunch of influencers. I did tweet like a very solid list of people that I like, so you can follow them to get started. If you need more people to follow, you can just check my following and follow a bunch of people in there as well. So once you've followed a bunch of different accounts, you will start to see a lot of projects on your feed. There will be a lot of good ones, but there will also be a lot of bad ones. I will be making a video in the future to help you guys distinguish what makes a good project. Just quickly, what that is for me is in order. It's usually team, utility, and then art. So if you keep scrolling, you should eventually find some decent projects. So let's hypothetically say that we found okay, so let's say we came across Soul Splicers, right? Usually in the description, you will find the Discord link. So just click on the link and then go through to Discord. It will just take you through like a quick verification process. Once you are verified that you're a human, then you'll be in the Discord. Once you're in, you will find a lot of the key information on the left side of the screen here. So yeah, you can see that there's a price, there's some important channels like the announcement, the official links. This is where you'll find the links to like the Twitter, the website, the OpenSea. You can find the roadmap for the project here. You can also find all the whitelist information. So yeah, there's a lot of good information in Discord. So Discord is where you will go to find the key information about a specific project. Okay, so that is what a typical project's Discord server will look like. There is also a different type of Discord server that you'll have, which is called alpha groups. Alpha pretty much just means good information. This is my own alpha group, so you can come have a look here. There is a lot of resources and information that is very helpful to people getting started. So if you don't know where to start, you can come join mine. I answer like a lot of frequently asked questions. There's also a bunch of resources such as important videos that everyone should watch. There's also links to a bunch of different tools. I've also got my own channels here where you can ask me any questions. There's also the channels where I make all my calls and I go in depth about projects. So this is my sort of analysis on Meta and Magic and why I think it's a good project. I also did a trading series where I went from 0.25 ETH to 1 ETH, and that's usually what most people will start at, is that 0.2 ETH. You can come have a look at the history of that and what I did. You can maybe copy some of the strategies that I use. I like to explain what I'm doing. A lot of people will just show you what they do, but they don't tell you how to do it. For me, I prefer you copy how I do something and not what I do, and that's really my goal here with this YouTube channel and this Discord server, is to just teach people how to do things. I don't want anyone to copy me. You guys aren't sheep, you know what I mean? I'd rather you guys make your own informed decisions at the end of the day than just to copy someone, because you don't get any value out of copying someone. You really want to learn and educate yourself to be able to make your own informed decisions. That way you can protect yourself as best as you can. Everyone is in a different type of situation, so a good play for me might not be a good play for you. So that's really the importance of educating yourself and making your own decisions at the end of the day. I also like to look at charts a lot, and I'll highlight some of the support and resistance levels for you guys to make some entries and exits. This was one of my best calls today. So this is Door Darcels, and you can see how that I highlighted the 0.1 support, and I was calling this at 0.1, and this eventually pumped to 1 ETH. I'm sure you can tell that it's much brighter now. I am filming this during Ramadan, so I did have to take a small break to go break my fast.
Assalamu alaikum to all the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? You know we doing Ramadan tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm practicing right now. But we finna get it, man. Salute.
And it is now dark outside, so it's much brighter in my room because there's no more light coming in from the blinds. So yeah, just in general, this is my first YouTube video, so the production isn't gonna be that great. I'm filming this on my phone. Got a hole in my table. I don't even have like a proper chair yet, so my setup is very minimal. The only thing I bought was this mic over here that you're listening to this video in. So yeah, you're just gonna have to bear with me. Everything's gonna improve as time goes on, but apologies for that. And yeah, let's keep going. So Discord is really a good place to be a part of a community and make some connections and find some really good people. Although there are a lot of good people on Discord, there are a lot of real scumbags as well. A lot of people will try scamming you by DMing you, so make sure you have all your DMs turned off. Now let's talk about whitelists. So what is a whitelist? So typically when a project comes out with a collection, they will have like a list of people who will get early and guaranteed access to mint. What that means is typically 24 hours before the public sale, there will be a pre-sale, and the pre-sale is only available to the people who are on that whitelist. The benefits of the whitelist typically are a cheaper mint, so you do pay less to mint. You also have 24 hours to evaluate, and you have like more time to mint. You can sort of look at what's happening, see the price, and then decide whether you want to mint. Probably the most consistent way to make money in NFTs is to flip these whitelists that you secure. So when you secure a whitelist, you can decide to mint it. After you mint, you will want to flip this before reveal for a hype project, because that's when the volume is at its highest, and typically when projects reveal, they do dump. But yeah, that method of pre-reveal flipping whitelists that you have is one of the safest and most consistent way to make money. Right, so all that sounds great, but how do I get these whitelists, Mr. Koshi? Well, it is a bit of an art. It's almost become like a full-time job to some people in this space. There are a lot of different ways to go about it, and I will make an in-depth video in the future, but pretty much one of the easiest ways I'd say is just to be early. If you're early in the Discord, you can probably get OG roles, and then from there getting a whitelist is much easier. You really want to be active in these communities, make yourself stand out. You can also enter raffles, giveaways. You can also win whitelists. There's also particular NFTs that you can own that generate you tokens, and then you can use those tokens to buy whitelists from their marketplace. These types of NFTs are called whitelist marketplace NFTs. I own a couple of those. It is almost like a science. It is not that easy to get whitelists as well, but there are ways that you can improve your odds, and I will go into that in the future for sure. I actually have a channel in my Discord, so this is the Shills channel, and whenever I find a project that I like and I think people should turn on their notifications for, I will ping everyone to go follow them and turn on their notifications. Sometimes these projects will even tweet when their Discord is open, and I also ping people there to let them know. That way they have a better chance of getting in early. So yeah, I've helped a bunch of people get in early for a couple of these Discords. You can see here. So it's something that I do. If I see it doesn't take me very long, I just copy the link to the tweet, I put it in here, and then ping everyone. So yeah, you can come join, and hopefully you'll be able to get in early to some of these Discords that I think are pretty promising. Okay, so you might say, great, that sounds good, but I don't have enough time to grind these whitelists or wait for projects to tweet. I'm pretty busy and I don't have enough time to do that. Is there any other way I can make money in the NFT space? And that is not a problem at all. I actually found that to be one of the issues that I faced when I got started. I didn't have enough time to get any whitelists. I rarely ever got any whitelists. So what I did was I just jumped straight into the secondary market. So I'd trade stuff that's already been minted without having the whitelist. I'd buy it off the secondary, and then I'd wait for it to pump, and then I would sell for my profits, and that's what I did. So this trading series that I did over here, the 0.25 to 1 ETH, I actually did not get a single whitelist the whole series. So everything here is just secondary market. So it's definitely not impossible. It is much harder. It is definitely more risky, but using my strategies and with my help, you can come learn from my mistakes, and I can definitely give you a few pointers on how to start trading the secondary. So it is definitely possible for you to make money trading NFTs without getting any whitelists or wasting a lot of time. That's just how I got started. I definitely don't recommend it. It is definitely more risky. You will probably lose money when you get started. That's something that I sort of accepted. I'd preferred to lose money and pay my dues and learn, rather than wasting my time, you know, sitting in Discord trying to grind just for a whitelist that might not even pay off in the end. The route for most people is definitely to just flip whitelist when you're getting started until you have a big enough bag, and then when you have a big bag, you can go ahead and start trading the secondary more confidently, because you have more money now and there's more that you can play around with. When you're getting started flipping secondary, you have to be you can't lose. You have to avoid mistakes religiously, and you just really want to stack small wins and take profits as much as you can. So that's pretty much the strategy that I use, stacking 0. 0.1, 0.05 profit sometime until I have a big enough bag. So yeah, those are the basics. I hope you took something from this video. I didn't go into any depth at all. There are some videos that I will go into depth in the future, particularly how to find good projects, how to get whitelists, and how to trade the secondary. So those 3 videos will be coming very soon. I just really didn't want to go into any depth in this video. Just a quick introduction to what you need to get started in NFTs, a little bit of an introduction about myself. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave some feedback. Also remember to follow me on Twitter and enter the giveaway, and make sure you join the Discord before it closes. And yeah, this is the end of the video. If you made it this far, thank you. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you guys soon. Yo, what's good? It's at fuck's sake. So fucking weird, man. Holy shit. Okay.